Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I can't remember if I did a planner flip or not. I could look on my own channel and see, but I don't feel like it and I'm in a chatty mood. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a flip through of my current planner. This is my 2024 setup. I know we are in April, pushing May in 2 days, but it is what it is. I recently changed the what do you call those things? Dividers. So I just wanted to show you guys how I have it set up. I hate that little shadow, but I don't feel like setting up the top down, so I am using my little bitty tripod on my bed. So I'm just going to show you guys what's in here. This is the Velvet Matte Croc personal rings from VDS, which stands for Vanderspec. This color is called Stardust, if I'm not mistaken. It's a really pretty nude tan color. It feels very velvety and matte and soft and plush. I just love it. I do not have a back pocket on mine. This was a custom order because I did not want the back pocket, and I also did not want the you see me get it together, there we go. I also did not want the what do you call it, like, I don't even remember what the other thing was. There's something else that comes standard on the ones that, oh, the rings. I didn't want the silver rings. I wanted the gold rings and the gold popper, like this part right here, as well as the other side, this part. So I did have to order a custom to get that, but I didn't make any other alterations or anything. But you can design your planner from the inside color to the outside color, to the stitching, to the size of the rings, the color of the rings, how skinny or wide you want the flap, how far over you want it to go. You can get two poppers. You could get a pocket on the outside. You can change this entire pocket configuration. You name it, VDS can do it. It is not a cheap planner, but it does not break the bank. It's somewhere along the lines of some of the purses that you and I buy. So definitely something that's affordable. If you've been buying contemporary and heck, at this point, even outlet bags, because those prices have gone up from back in the day when I was just a single mom, but still trying to, you know, fulfill my fulfill my bag addict, my bag addiction, and going down to the outlet. So anyway, on the inside, on the left hand side, I just have a little bit of deco. I just have some of my bows that are from Peony's Paperies. I have linked it in previous planner videos. Depending on when I edit this video, if I could find the link, I'll put it in there. If not, flip back to some of my older planner videos and I should have it linked. Not sure where either of these came from. I have so many paper clips. This one says plan with me. I have so many paper clips in my stash. It's insane, and I've been collecting them since 2015. So I don't remember where they're all from. I'm so sorry. These two cards are important cards. It's in case of emergency, contact my hubby or my mom or my sister. And this one is if found, and it's got, like, you know, my email address, my name, phone number, things of that nature. I don't have anything in these two slip pockets that are in the front here. One is right behind all the deco, and then there's one more right here. Sometimes I'll put stickers in there, but I don't currently have anything in there. Here is the tag if you wanted to see it. I know sometimes when you hear it, Vanderspec, it's like, what did she say? But that's what it is. So I have 25mm gold rings. Those are my sweet spot. I can get everything I need in 25mm rings. I can do 30, but I would have to add like extra inserts for no reason, or a lot more deco for no reason. My spine is pretty slim. I do like the 25mm spine. I do have one planner that I got from VDS, but I bought it pre-loved, and so the spine is 30mm, and I removed the rings and changed them to gold 25mm. And by I don't mean me, I mean my friend Nicole. So if you have not checked out her channel, Nicolasa, here on YouTube, you need to, because she is a Vanderspec junkie. She put me onto them, and I've been hooked ever since. So this is what the front dashboard looks like. I've got a couple of Anika's Creative Closet stickers here. All I did was cut a piece of cardstock I had in my stash from one of those large cardstock books from Michael's. I added some stickers to it of Sexy Doll, and then I just laminated it. On the back, it is completely just white, and I just added, oh, that's bright. I just added a couple stickies. Now, real quick, I want to show you guys when I first made this dashboard and these dividers, I was actually using this cover. This is a faux ostrich. It's not real ostrich. Faux ostrich Gillio planner, and it's got the Gillio stamp right there, if you can see it. This one does have silver rings. It also comes with a fly leaf. I just have a foam in here that came with my VDS planners to kind of help it keep its shape. It does have a big back pocket, but again, I bought this one pre-loved off of eBay, so I didn't have a choice. I just really wanted the color. It's like a unique pinkish purplish color, and y'all know if it's purple, I need it. I love Layla purple all day, but if it's purple, I need it. So initially this was the setup, and if you can see, those flowers match perfectly with this color. So I used it probably for about a good 6 weeks or so. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then after a while, because it is tactile and you can feel the bumps, after a while I wanted to feel something different, and I was fiending for this feeling. So I moved into this cutie probably about a week ago. It hasn't been too long, but everything on the inside is the same. And so we have the dashboard. We have one of those planner cards. I think this one is from Cloth and Paper, if I'm not mistaken. Then I have this dashboard. That's from Type A for Alexa. It does have LV on it. It's just clear with white material. I've got a couple of notes pages in here where I can just write down random things. Then I have a clear piece of acetate in here that I put a adhesive pocket on, and I just tucked in. The adhesive pocket is from the Planner Spot. I was subscribed to her. And using all of her things, but I just put a little stencil in here. If you can see it, it's kind of hard, it's clear. Put a stencil in here in case I want to make like some checklists or some boxes or some lines. I kind of forget to do that. I said one day I was going to try to make like my own colorful boxes using like the stencil and highlighters. I just haven't done it yet. But anywho, I like to keep stickies on the back of my dashboards and dividers, and sometimes additional dashboards that are within the sections, just so I don't have to flip somewhere else to get a sticky note. So this one is from Fancy Plans Co. It just says follow up. She is here on YouTube, and she also created her own shop after having her YouTube channel for a while. If I'm not mistaken, she also has a planner sub box. So if that's something you're interested in, you might want to go over to her channel or her website and check it out. So this is my first divider. I actually only have 4. This planner I am using to write down my goals. Here, let me see if I can just, sorry y'all, bumping this little tripod. It's gonna be kind of hard to show y'all because of the tripod. Let me see. I don't really want to, but I can. Okay, so I only have 4 dividers in here. I have goals, I have bags, I have finances, and I have lists. And basically all I keep in here is like the goals, the things I want to do, you know, personally, financially, things of that nature. Bags, I'm going to show you guys, I have some lists in there specific to bags. Then finances, not going to show you guys inside that section, but I am going to show you a blank page of the budget sheet that I like to use, as well as the dashboard itself. And then in the list section, I have running lists. So I have things like huge, what do you call it? Meal plan ideas. I also have like, shopping lists, coupon codes, things of that nature, just kind of extra lists that I need. This is not my main planner. This is my kind of accent planner. This one was my planner for like a year and a half, and it was my favorite. But if you've seen my Babe Cave tour video, then you know that I own more stickers than I can use by myself. So I decided to go back to the classic size Happy Planner, which is the kind of medium size one that most people use. It's similar to the Erin Condren. And with the weekly layout that I like, which is the vertical, my brain, it thinks and processes days in a vertical manner. So I use the vertical layout, but with those larger pages, I can use so many more stickers within every week, as well as on the monthly pages, in comparison to this size. However, I did not want to transfer over things like goals, bags, and finances. Now, I was using older dividers at first because I didn't feel like making any new ones, but one weekend I felt like it and I made them. So anywho, in the goals section, I have some more sticky notes on the back. I have another journaling card on here that's from Cloth and Paper, a couple of notes pages, and then I'll show you guys too much of my info. Then I just have a couple of, here's blank area, a couple of Cloth and Paper inserts. When I was subscribed to the Cloth and Paper sub box, I had quite a few things. I'm sorry about that. Shadow y'all, I had quite a few things in here from Cloth and Paper, and so I still have them in there. So basically it's a bunch of pages, note pages, as well as Cloth and Paper pages that have goals information on there. Next divider is the bags divider, and so another sticker from Anika's Creative Closet, another you know, kind of quote sticker, and then like I said, I just laminated it, and then I added, well actually I'm sorry, I added the label with my label maker onto the cardstock directly, and I laminated everything as one, and then, you know, cut it to size and hole punched it to put it in here. So in the bag section, I have a sticky note over there where someone asked me to kind of do mod shots, which I know I'm bad at, y'all. I try to remember, it just don't always work out. So I stuck that in there so I can try to remember, you know, one of my next purse videos to do the mod shots and, you know, shout out the person who requested it. So this is my, I'm trying to get the list all the way in. Okay, so this is my running list of the challenge that hubby challenged me to, for me to conquer carrying all my bags by carrying only one bag per day. Have to switch every single day, just the bag. I don't have to switch to SLGs if I don't want to, or I'm tired, or I don't have time. But I do have to switch the bag itself. So there have been some bag switches where my stuff was not matching, y'all. It just wasn't matching, but it was all right because there's nothing wrong with that. We've just gotten accustomed to being matchy-matchy and love pairing things and kind of, you know, offsetting like a print with a solid. I love it, y'all. I love it. But some nights, absolutely not. I'm about to lay on this bed and chill out. So anywho, I started day 1. I've written down all the bags. We are up to day 26. Now, you guys, of course, are going to see this video well after that. But currently, while filming this, day 26 is the bag I move into tonight because I switch bags at night for the next day. So I'm moving the bag tonight, and tomorrow is actually day 26 where the bag will be carried, and it'll be posted on Instagram as day 26. So I got that. I kind of wrote up a couple more days on the bag until my hand got tired. And then this is the original list. This I created at the beginning of 2024. It says, trying to get it in the very top. Can you see it? It's kind of blurry. There we go. 2024 bags carried. Cute little doll sticker from Anika's closet, of course. Purple. And here I was writing down every single bag I carried starting January 1st. I was really diligent about keeping this list because I really wanted to see how often do I switch? What do I usually go to? Do I usually go from tote to tote to tote? Do I switch from tote to a hand carry and then back to a tote or a shoulder hobo? I kind of wanted to see that. So I did stick to creating the list this time, and I got all the way down to, let me see, when did it start? April 4th, I think, is when hubby gave me the challenge. And so I was actively in my pink Hattie, and I had switched to my pink Cobra Brahmin, and I started the list from there. So initially, I was writing down all the bags on my same list. Even though I was changing daily for the challenge, I was writing it on the same list. But then I was like, I'm not about to write 2 different lists. I'm not about to write the date, the bag, and then on another sheet, I got to write the day and the bag. We're not doing that. So I added when I started the actual challenge, and now I'm only writing on this page, but I keep this one in here because it was the beginning of the year. Then I just have a wish list page. I think this one's from Plan with B. If you haven't heard from her, she also has a channel here on YouTube, as well as a I want to say Etsy shop, and a lot of her stuff is free. She does have some she sells, but she has a lot of free printables that you can print. If you're new here, I'm a printable fan. I love a printable because I don't like to wait. So if I can pay for it now, plug up my computer to my charger if it's dead, whatever, because I don't have to get on my own personal laptop very often, so it does tend to die after a few weeks of non-use. But anyway, I print it right then and there. I cut it, I hole punch it, I slice my pages with scissors so that I can pull them out just like other planners, like the Happy Planner, and I keep it moving. All these pages do have the slits to come out except the dividers. I don't cut the slit in the divider. I don't want them to come out or accidentally tear. But this sheet is one from Plan with B. It is a wish list. If I can get it in frame. Boy, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. All right, so I just wrote bags at the top. This is a 2024 wish list. I don't normally have a wish list. I don't generally have a running thing that I want, but sometimes I want something and I don't pull the trigger at that time. For the most part, I see it, I want it, I like it, I got it, I'm buying immediately. Like immediately we're pulling the trigger. There is no wish list. But there is a bag that I do plan to get for my birthday, so I did that, put that on there. I wanted some more Big Boss Hatties, so those are on there. I did conquer those. I do need to show you guys a little, mini haul. I've already put them up in the boutique, but just kind of show you guys what colors I picked up. And then Coach Tabby 33 is also on there. So Tabby 26, Tabby 33, and then the robes I've conquered. So that's the back of that. And then this was a 2023 wish list, which has quite a few things on it. Some I ended up not even wanting, but this I didn't limit to just bags. So this has perfumes, like where I smelled the sample and I wanted a full bottle. It has jewelry on here. It has bags on here, card holders, catch-alls, things of that nature. So that is that list. And then this is where I tried. Well, on the back here, I did have one where I was trying to see if I could want a bag and not pull the trigger and not get it, and see how much money essentially is saved because I didn't buy the bag. So that's something I did for a little while in 2023, and it's just on the back of that page. I just left it. This was my bag carry sheet from last year. I started it in March. I think I made it to August, right? Yeah, I made it to August and then I fell off. And so then on the back, I tried to restart, which it looks like I started in October and got to December 12th, and then I kind of stopped. And then I restarted January 1st of this year, and I stuck to it. And play no games, stuck to it. All right, so this is just a sheet. I am selling my purple, Layla purple, gallery tote to my friend Akila. I don't care for the, what's it called? The shape. I don't care for the shape of the new gallery tote. I do have 3 of the original gallery totes in all 3 prints. The light khaki, the saddle, and the dark signature with the black. I love the shape of that one. I really hate that they changed it. It's just multiple things about that shape that I don't like. But I bought it because it was Layla purple, and I really just plan to love it. I have carried it, I think twice, maybe twice. But yeah. I give it to my friend who loves it even more than I do or would. This divider is finances. So again, another pretty doll from Anika's Creative Closet. Y'all, it's the purple hair for me. And since I work from home, I could dye mine purple. I'm just so afraid. I just don't want any more damage. And you know, when you have naturally black hair or dark brown hair, you have to kind of bleach it first and strip the color before you can put on the color. And that's the part that starts the damage ball rolling. So I don't know, y'all. Don't be shocked if you see me in a video with some purple hair. It's a cute little sleigh sticker down here with some more purple flowers. I love it. So let me see. Nope, too much back there. Okay, this one's okay. So this is a previous dashboard I made with some stickers on it. I think these stickers were from a LOL letter pack from Hobby Lobby. This is a Oso paper doll with her cute self. It's the beach hat for me. Yes, ma'am. And let's not forget that bag. Y'all see how she holding that bag on her arm? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, honey. This is one of those 3-card dashboards. I don't know the exact name of it, but it is from, ooh, what's the place called? It might come to me later in the video. If not, I may try and link that down below. So this is the finance section, so I can't really show you guys anything in here. All my monies and info and stuff we don't want to share. So these are the pages that I tend to use. This is essentially like my checkbook register. However, I don't write down everything that I do out of my accounts. What I use this for is my actual income. So every time I get a deposit, a paycheck, anything of that nature, this is where I write down the check, the date, and then of course when the next check is coming, and then I write down all the things that I know need to come out of that check, and then what I'm going to do with the money that's left after all the essential, you know, bills and things that need to come out. So these are also printables. This one's from the planner spot, and I do print them front and back, and then just toss plenty in here so I can, you know, work for quite some time. So then next we have my list divider, another cute girl in the front, Anika's Creative Closet, and then just another quote. Now this quote I put down a little crooked, y'all. I was mad at first, but I laminated it before I realized it, so I just got over myself. In this list section, not really too much private. Go ahead and let you guys know. Put another quote on this side, put some Happy Mail sticky notes. These are from I just talked about her, Fancy Plans Co. These are another one of her sticky notes, but because I put this quote in the middle, I wasn't able to put the whole sticky note on there, so I just cut it a little bit shorter so that it could fit. Sometimes I use these, sometimes I just write it in the actual day on my calendar. So I have decided that I am on a low spin. I don't have a low spin insert, so I just started using this. If I can get the top. Okay, you can see it. No spin. So this is a no spin insert. This one is from, oh geez, can't even read that. DDA Inspa Designs. I have no idea. I probably found this on Etsy. You guys can see it. You cannot. I'm trying to get it in here good so you can see it. You can just type it into Etsy and find it, so I don't have to try to link it because I bought these so long ago. I don't feel like scrolling my orders. All right, I'm gonna just spell it out. So D as in David, D as in David, A as in Apple, A as in Apple, space insp. So I-N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, P as in Paul, space designs. So D-E-S-I-N-G, excuse me, D-E-S-I-G-N-S. Anywho, so these are the inserts I'm using. So I wrote April and May on here so far, and I've been checking off every day that I did a low spin. I have like an amount in my head that I don't want to spend more than in a particular week, and so I've been marking off every day that I essentially meet that goal. There was one day that I did go ahead and spend more than that, spend some money, because I wanted the new ivory floral pieces that came out that match my salmon color Big Boss Hattie so perfectly, and I figured I can use that with a lot of other bags as well, especially like the browns, greens, and purples that are in there, or like a chalk or cream. Chef's kiss. So yeah, so I've been marking that stuff off. It does have a double backside. I have another tracker in here. Boy, I'm just giving y'all all my business today. This is another tracker I have. I have Waist Trainer and I have Strict Carnivore. By Strict Carnivore, I mean I only ate meat or eggs that day. I did not eat any candy, any cookies, any crackers, fruit, any of the stuff that is literally carbs, or even the natural sugar in fruit just does not process in my diabetic body well. So I have been tracking that. Yeah, it ain't been going well. It has not been going well the month of April. So I need to get it together, y'all. I need to get it together. This is an online shopping tracker. This one's from Haroo Plans, H-A-R-O-O Plans. I'm not sure if it can show very well. This is where I write down some of my online shopping and orders. I'm not real good about this, I'll be honest. Sometimes I write it down, sometimes I don't. But that's a list over there. Then I have a couple of lists of like a couple of notes pages where I wrote down, is it clear? There you go. Christmas needs. So these are some of the things that I know I'm going to need next year. Pretty much wrote some of these things as, you know, last year was ending. Fall Halloween needs is on the back of this page. So these are some of the things that I want for the fall season that we don't have, or some of the things may have broken, like some of the light bulbs went out on some of our lights, as well as I'm super low on wrapping paper and gift tags and things of that nature. So this is a coupon tracker. This one I've had forever. I think it might be from Peanuts Planner Co. If you're not familiar with Peanuts Planner Co., definitely check them out. They're on Facebook. They do have a website. They have tons and tons of printables. You can look by the size of your planner, by the group that you want. You can look by all kind of stuff. And like I said, you pay it, you print it like immediately. There's no waiting. So I love these. If anybody's wondering, most of my planner is 32-pound paper, like my inserts that I print, but some of them are 28-pound because the 32-pound does start getting really thick and taking up room in your rings when you have a lot of 32-pound, but a lot of this stuff I printed a while ago before I realized that. And so I bought 28-pound most recently, probably about a good 6 or 9 months ago. It's been a while. I bought it to start printing my inserts, and this is when I was using this as my sole one and only planner. That's it. And I was trying to put this planner in all my purses, and y'all know that was not working out for some of them. Hence the reason I use the mini planner now, for just stuff I need to know out the house. Like everything on here is not something I need to know out the house. But anywho, this insert, these are coupon codes I've heard in videos, seen on Instagram, or was given myself either just as a collab or with my orders. So I have these in here. Then I have this cute little, what do you call this? Vellum from the Planner Spot from when I was sub to her. It's kind of got like a lot of travel stuff, a lot of airplanes, kind of passport stamps. I thought that would be a great little dashboard to have in here in front of notes pages where I essentially write down vacay plans. So this is where I write, you know, where we're going, you know, where we're staying, flight numbers, any excursions, you know, if it's a cruise, you know, the cruise number, the room number, all that fun stuff I write on here. So I have that in there. Then I have this Meals We Love. We are old school, y'all. We eat a lot of our childhood favorites, and my 2 children, which turned 13 and 18 this summer. Technically, Jazz won't be a child anymore at that point, but anywho, these are their favorites as well. So if they're not going to eat it, I don't even want to make it because we ain't wasting no goddamn food or no money around here, especially with the increase in grocery prices. So anywho, these are the Meals We Love because I do like to plan out the dinners. I pay attention to what's happening after work. Like if I'm going to my niece's band concert or to my nephew's baseball game, or when Jazz flag season was in, if she's got 2 games that night, that's not a night I'm I'm cooking dinner. That's a leftovers night because we need to stick and move. So dinner would have been cooked the day before. I do not love to cook, and I am not ashamed to say that. That is just not my thing. I'm not the girl in the kitchen burning it up and, you know, keeping men through their stomach. That ain't me. I got other skills. So I plan out the meals, and sometimes I can't think. Like, I just draw a blank. What the hell we gonna eat? I don't know. So I like to refer to this. So I have this in here. I also have this in the kitchen where we put our grocery list and the actual meal. Like, it's written down by the day, the date, and I have meals and leftovers in between each day that I cook. Because like I said, I don't like to cook. So I space them out. This one has some new meal ideas, something that I've seen either on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or somebody talked about, or my sister sent me a recipe. She loves to cook. That girl can burn. She the girl that like to cook. I'm the complete opposite sister. So I just have a couple of new meal ideas written down here. And once we've made them or we love them or what have you, then I'll add them to the meals we love list. But my children's taste buds have been changing. Like, I'm talking about one week like lasagna, the next week I can't stand lasagna. The fuck? Nigga, do you come with a food stamp card? Because I can't keep up, okay? I can't. Or rather, I don't want to. So, anywho, you guys, y'all know I'm a hot mess sometimes. This dashboard is from, I think, Pell Studio, where I got a couple of my Pell Studio planners in the past. I think I only have 2 that I kept, maybe 3. I kept a purple, a Christmas one, and I'm not sure the other one, but it's an A6 rings size, which is not a size I'm currently in. However, I just could not get rid of those. The rest I did sell. But I like to use the thicker dashboards like this sometimes as a page lifter. So I put it in the back of my planner as a page lifter. I do this in pretty much all of my planners, especially the ring ones, not happy planners, so that I can make sure the pages aren't going to curl or get stuck. In the back, you do have 2 more. Oh no, I'm tripping. Just one. One more slip pocket. Sometimes I decorate my pockets. Most times lately I don't. There's also a little pocket right here. Sometimes I will put something in there as decorations. Most times I don't. And then of course on the side I just have a Villa Beautiful pin. I don't know if this one actually came from Villa Beautiful, because on the actual pin, if I can get it up there, it says Go Wild, which I have never been to that planner conference. I've thought about it, but never actually gone. But it was the colors. I felt that the colors in the pen went with the dashboards and dividers that I made really, really well. So yeah, you guys, that is my personal rings planner that I keep in my planner bag and take to and from work. And, you know, I work on it, you know, in my room, in the living room. Sometimes I'm in the kitchen while something's in the oven. I got to wait for it. You know, I'll pull it in there and write things in here. But yeah, this is essentially kind of my planner that houses all the super important stuff. And then my classic happy planner is the one that houses my monthly layout and my weekly layout, and a little bit of work stuff, like work holidays I have to work, what days I have to do certain things for the other national licenses that I hold, just all those kind of things. Sometimes I have like running lists in there. So yeah, that is the 2024 setup and the current dashboards that I'm using. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video helped you, inspired you, kind of gave you some ideas. I know I learned so much back when I started planning in 2015 from watching YouTubers. So hopefully I am on your list of, you know, ones you like to watch and ones you like to get, you know, ideas from for planner things. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.